guys, it's Kim and welcome back to my channel. It's been over a month and I do apologize about that. A combination of schoolwork, last year, so seeing my friends before they go off, doing other hobbies, and then focusing on my IG has taken the bulk of the time away from YouTube. I think a few guys know, but YouTube isn't my, priority. It's more of a hobby, so there's not enough Lord of the Rings content on YouTube, so I took it upon myself to do it. But as you know, it's been almost a year into the pandemic, more people have done YouTube. I took a step back, focused more on my Instagram, which you all should check out. I'm more active there, so any questions I do answer faster there than on YouTube. In fact, I forget to answer a lot of questions on YouTube, and that's my bad. But I thought, recently I should get back into a little bit of YouTube. I do get a lot of requests still on my Instagram about YouTube, more battle reports, more tutorials. And for this video, which is in the title, it's an army showcase. A lot of people still want to see my whole Moria collection. So I'm gonna show you guys and hopefully you enjoy it. There's a lot more models I still have to work on. I have about 20 metaled armored goblins, 2 bat swarms, and 8 giant spiders, minus the various characters. As a side note, most of my time actually this month has been in preparation for a painting competition I've been doing, so that's also been taking a lot of my time, but hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So guys, here is my Moria collection. It's roughly, well, technically of everything I have, it should be 3,000 points, but at the moment I don't know what I have on the table. So I guess we'll start off with the beginning models. So of course we have Drummers. As you guys can see, he is converted. Probably a third of this army has some conversions or sculpting. So there's Drummers in all of his converted glory. And next to him is one of my most liked photos or conversions on Instagram. It's a goblin character on a scorpion based off of the Battle for Middle-earth game, one of my favorite Lord of the Rings games they've made. Moving on is my counts as a Groblog. I never liked the official Groblog model, so I took it upon myself to make a black shield, like Marshall in a way. So y'all can go to my IG and read more about the fluff, because I wrote a little story for every single character. So moving along, we'll do the Shamans next. We have Ashrak, again one of my more popular conversions. I do have the official Ashrak actually right in the back right there, but he looks too frail, and he is a bit derpy as a fine cast model, so we did make my own Ashrak. As you guys can see, we have Druzhag, and we have the converted Druzhag I made. Followed behind them, we have 2 Black Shield Shamans. One has a sculpted dwarven skin over him, the other one does not. Moving down, we have 2 regular Shamans. One of them, of course, is again converted, and behind him is a Finecast one with a slight modification to his hand. Moving along, we have 2 Black Shield captains. Both of them are converted from the Black Shield models. I sculpted a warg head on both their shoulders and changed their positioning. Then we have a Prowler captain. He is not legal, but I count him as a Black Shield captain because he's two-handing. And we have 3, or rather 4 sword and shield captains. This one is pretty much completely sculpted from a plastic and metal, and that one is a Finecast one of my earlier conversions. I used his green stuff and a head swap to get the positioning I wanted. And we have a bow captain, which many people do not see in Moria. I used a shaman model for him. I guess moving along right here, we have the Goblin Drummers, one of the best units in the game, and I had a slight conversion of sculpting a dwarven head. That's a theme you're going to see a lot in my army, is sculpted dwarven skin. Moving along, we have 8 of the metaled armored goblins. They are very popular, and they are probably the best sculpts in the range. They're best for just everything, from character conversions, Prowler conversions, even black shields. They serve everything. Moving right along, we have about 8 bow goblins as well. I love goblin bows. Y'all can watch my video on how I feel about them. And another popular unit are my 3 Marauders. One of them is the official GW one, given to me by Tom Clucci, a great friend. And the other 2 are conversions, which again, head over to my IG to see photos of, the green stuff work and closer ups of them. Moving along, we have 9 Prowlers, one of my favorite units in the game. Amazing sculpts. Moving right along, we have 4 Venom back spiders. I have 8 more, but they are not painted to my new standard, so I don't count them as being done. We have 4 wild wargs to count as my dismounts, or use them, as Druzag can take wild wargs. Again, had a great time painting the models, very fun in the game. I guess it's hard to skip over him now, but we have my custom sculpted Watcher in the Water. Very popular again. I got many requests to make one. I am considering it, as I do not like the official GW model. It does not look like the movie, and it's silly looking. Moving along, we have 8 black shields with sword and shield. Again, one of my favorite models. I tried following the art a lot with them, with their fur coats to match my theme. We got 4 of them with shield and spear, because why not? They're very fun. I guess moving back along, I guess we can show the Watcher in all of his glory. It was a great time sculpting and painting him. I probably spent a whole day just watching the scenes to get the exact look I wanted. We have then the Cave Drake I converted once again, using the Fell Beast model base, and I based it off of an old anime and King Kong. I don't like the official model. It's still good, but I just didn't want it in my army. Then we got 2 Bat Swarms. I have 2 more, but they're not painted to my new standard, so they're not included. Then of course the Dweller in the Dark, another conversion. I twisted the arms a bit, added the corpse he's sucking for his regenning ability, and I painted him in a very different scheme, because I think the model is gorgeous, and the typical studio scheme doesn't do him justice in my opinion. Moving along, we got a handful of the plastic goblins, which a lot of people don't like, but I think with some clean painting, they can still look great on the table. And of course, we have the Goblin Drummers, my favorite unit, sculpt-wise. Oh, what was that? Then we got a cave troll. I had 2, but I sold one of them as I just didn't want one. I think having one in the collection was good enough. I don't run them that much anymore. So one was enough to say I have a cave troll. Moving along, we have a handful of spear goblins. Once again, the plastics are great. I think people just have to put some love and effort into painting them, and they can look great on the table. And one of my biggest pieces in the collection is my dragon. He is a very large model. I did a size comparison on Instagram recently, and yeah, he was a Fell Beast as well. I got him as a 4th place prize at a, local event, and I decided to sculpt and make my own dragon, as I didn't want to. I don't hate the model, but I don't like it, and he is a massive model, as you guys can see. Again, head over to the IG to see more green stuff work, but he was fun to build. Very interesting model to play, as his rules are very finicky, but I can't really complain about it. He is very cool. Pretty much most of my models I wrote some fluff and story to go along with it, as Moria honestly is one of my favorite factions. I don't think I'll play any others. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed looking at my showcase of my favorite army in the game. Hopefully I will get a bit more content out. There is a few other videos I have in mind for what I want to do. And in regards to battle reports, I'm still figuring out what to do. To be honest, I have no idea what I want to do. I was considering having hobby rant videos where I'm just going to be talking about what's on my mind in the hobby. So when you guys are painting or modeling, y'all can just have it playing in the background. So we'll see how that goes. And if it doesn't go that way, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But until then, enjoy.